Hello everyone. My name is Jock, also known as Jock with the R Gamer. On today's video, we're going to play a new game called the Elvin CD over here. It's this one over here, the Elvin CD. I tried it like before, but I wanted to show you guys this game. So, yeah. So everyone. Stick with me and watch me while we play this game. Yeah, and without any further ado, let's begin. Yeah, this is the game. Without further ado, let's begin the game. Also, the game link on the description, I think. No, in the chat. I'll send it. Right now. One second. It's over here. I'll send it on chat. Not on chat. I mean, yeah. I'll send it chat. I'll send it chat. Okay. Where is it? Let me send it. Yeah. Actually, copy link. Yeah. Yeah. Doing good. Mechanically. How are you? Are you doing well? Just doing good. Right now, I'm going to play the Elvin CD. So, yeah, come around, watch me while I play this one. Let's slow it. Okay. Okay, let's begin on three, two, one. Uh,
Hello, I am what you can call me, the Elvin CD himself, and I am going to be your new friend, if you are okay with it. Well, it's not like you have any other choices, do you?
okay, this is I guess apparently this guy is the Elvis CD. Okay, what's this one?
I see that you still want to speak with me. Then I will be more than happy to continue speaking with you. So do you want to talk about yourself? Just say on your microphone.
Okay.
That is very interesting. I like the way you're thinking. It's
Oh,
something.
goddamn
But
high
anyways,
quality.
what else do
Sorry,
you want to
Megan.
talk about? As for me, I like to talk about TVS or other electronics. They do catch my attentions.
Yeah, sure. What? Yeah.
Well, as for me, I like to talk to my other CD's friends and watch some movies and chatting. But one thing that I don't like is skipping buttons. It does affect us CDs bad and ruins the CD's environments and make other people having issues with understanding. So I would kindly ask you not to do that. Is that alright? Say yes on the microphone out loud.
Yeah, I don't know what this message is saying. It's saying, one second. Sorry, I was doing something. Okay, all I have to do is to click this button, T.
Brenda, a connoisseur of obscure garage sales and questionable life choices, found the Elvin CD wedged under a dusty, one-eyed porcelain clown. The label was handwritten in glitter pen, the Elvin CD, for your deepest desires. Brenda snorted, probably just a bad folk band trying to sound mystical.
I mean, there
Back
is
home, she popped the
dialogues
suspiciously
over here.
scratched disc into her ancient boombox.
Melody, there is a
The
dialogues over
first
here.
track crackled to
Like
life,
one, two, three, four,
revealing a
five, six.
tinny, off-key rendition
I
of
can
Greensleeves, played entirely on a kazoo.
look for them if I want
Brenda
to.
winced. Deepest desires. I desire this to stop.
Okay.
Suddenly, the boombox hummed, a shimmering, size of a teacup opened on her coffee table, directly above the CD. Out tumbled a dozen tiny, impeccably dressed elves, no bigger than her thumb. They landed with a collective thump and immediately began tap dancing on her remote control. Artisanal cheese, human. One squeaked, pointing a tiny, accusatory finger at her. And perhaps a small, hand-stitched tapestry depicting the plight of the common mushroom. Brenda stared. They weren't evil, just insufferably elven. They critiqued her decor, too much beige, darling. Demanded tiny, bespoke furniture made from reclaimed acorn shells, and sang endlessly about moonbeams and ancient forests, always slightly out of tune.
I am too.
They also had a penchant for hiding her car keys in impossible places, like inside a single raisin, and replacing her milk with dewdrops. She lunged for the boombox, desperate to eject the cursed disc. But the CD was stuck, glowing faintly with an ethereal, kazoo-powered light. The tiny elves paused their demanding, tap-dancing frenzy. You cannot stop the elven song, human, chirped another, perched precariously on her eyebrow. It is the soundtrack to your deepest desires. Brenda's deepest desire, at that precise moment, was 5 minutes of silence and a normal-sized block of cheddar. But the elven CD just kept playing, Greensleeves, on repeat, a faint, mocking kazoo in the background of her new, elven-infested reality. Her life had become a chaotic, musical, tiny-scale hostage situation, and she was pretty sure the elves were judging her choice of throw pillows.
Okay. Yeah, well, aren't you the Elvin CD? But okay, let's continue.
I am gonna tell you a story of the man from the cave. So I would kindly ask you to stay quiet and listen to what I have to say. Now listen. Once upon a time, the rain hammered against the old cabin window, a relentless drumbeat against the silence of the night. Elias hunched over his laptop, the dim glow illuminating his gaunt face. He was a collector of the unusual, an archivist of the forgotten, and his latest obsession was a fragment of an old forum post, hinting at a video, The Man from the Cave. The post was cryptic, detailing a discovery in an uncharted cavern system, a find that was supposedly disturbing enough to be immediately taken offline. But the internet, as Elias well knew, never truly forgets. After weeks of digging through dark web archives and forgotten corners of peer-to-peer networks, he finally found it. A single, unmarked video file. He double-clicked, the screen flickered, and then, a static-laced image resolved. It was a cave, dark and oppressive, the rough-hewn rock walls barely visible in what seemed to be the shaky beam of a headlamp. The air in the video felt thick, heavy, carrying the faint echo of dripping water. Elias leaned closer, his breath hitched in his throat. Then, from the absolute blackness of a deeper recess, he saw him. He wasn't walking, wasn't moving. He was just there, a figure, seemingly human, standing utterly still. But it was his face. Oh, God, his face. The man from the cave was smiling. It wasn't a warm smile, or a friendly one. It was wide, impossibly wide, stretching his mouth from ear to ear. His lips were thin, almost chapped, pulled back to reveal teeth that were too white, too uniform, too sharp. They gleamed with a predatory brilliance in the faint light, like polished slivers of bone. His eyes, though, were the worst. They were sunken, dark pools, yet they burned with an unsettling intensity, fixed directly on the camera, and by extension, on Elias. They were black, bottomless, reflecting nothing, absorbing everything. A shiver, cold and bone deep, traced its way up Elias's spine. He tried to look away, but couldn't. It was like his gaze was snared, woven into the man's unblinking stare. The smile never wavered, never faltered. It was absolute, a perfect, unchanging mask of silent, knowing delight. The video had no sound, no music, no dialogue, only the ambient cave noise, which now seemed to recede, replaced by the deafening throb of Elias's own pulse. The man's smile deepened imperceptibly, or perhaps it was just a trick of the flickering light, but Elias felt a prickle of sweat on his forehead. He felt seen, not just by the camera, but by something ancient and patient within those black eyes. It was a gaze that didn't just observe, it paused. It understood the unspoken fears, the hidden anxieties, the very essence of Elias's being.
Okay, that is interesting. I guess I could. Okay, so I guess it talks about a man from a cave and has a wide, scary smile and stares into your soul, from what I understand. So, let's continue with the rest of it.
Minutes stretched into an eternity. The rain outside intensified, mimicking the frantic drumming in Elias's chest. He felt an irrational urge to reach out and touch the screen, to confirm that this was just a digital image, not a window into something truly alien. But his hand wouldn't move. He was paralyzed, caught in the unsettling web of that unchanging, triumphant grin. Suddenly, a fleeting shadow, impossibly fast, seemed to dart across the background behind the man, just at the edge of the cavern's visible expanse. Elias blinked, but it was gone. Had he imagined it? His heart pounded harder. The smile on the screen seemed to widen just a fraction more, as if acknowledging his fleeting terror. He could feel a growing coldness radiating from the laptop, seeping into his fingertips, crawling up his arms. It wasn't the chill of the night. It was something else, something emanating from the image itself. He could almost smell the damp, mineral scent of the cave, feel the oppressive weight of the earth above, hear the insidious drip, drip, drip of water echoing in the vast, lightless void. The man's teeth, so starkly white against his dark face, now seemed to glow with a faint, internal luminescence. Elias felt a profound sense of wrongness, a priming alarm blaring in his mind. This wasn't just a video, it was an invitation, a silent, terrifying beckoning. Just as the pressure in his head became unbearable, the screen went black. No error message, no static, just absolute darkness. The sound of the rain outside rushed back in, deafening in its sudden clarity. Elias gasped, pulling his hands back from the laptop as if burned. He was shaking, drenched in cold sweat. He scrambled back from the desk, knocking his chair over with a clatter. His eyes darted around the cabin, searching for any sign that the image had left the screen, that the gaze had followed him into his room. He knew, with a certainty that chilled him to his core, that the man from the cave had seen him. And that smile, that terrifying, knowing smile, was behind his eyelids, a permanent resident in the darkest corners of his mind. He spent the rest of the night huddled in a corner, staring at the inert laptop, convinced that the screen was just waiting to flicker back to life, to reveal that smiling face, its black eyes peering out from the depths of the cave, straight into his trembling soul. He never watched another obscure video again, but sometimes, in the dead of night, when the house was silent and the shadows stretched long, he swore he could feel a familiar, unsettling gaze on him, and a faint, too wide smile forming just beyond the edge of his vision. The end. The eye on the top left of the screen will give you the answer that you seek.
Wait, this one? The answer. Well, I'll check it out later.
Well, there you have it, my friend. Now that I have told you about the man from the cave, we can continue our chatting. And just so you can know about me, I was created in the 12th of August 2024.
12 August. Okay, so you were created in 12 August 2024. Okay, 12 August 2024. Okay, I'll remember it.
Oh, and I also want to tell you my secret. Are you ready?
Okay.
On 3, 2, 1. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside, We both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, don't tell me you're too blind to see. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you.
Never gonna allow and deserve you? What?
I see that you still want to speak with me. Then I will be more than happy to continue speaking with you. So do you want to talk about yourself? Just say on your microphone.
I already did, I think. Okay, what's this? Nothing. This one does nothing, I suppose. What's this one, T?
Here is a little song that I made. I hope you enjoy listening to it.
Okay, let's hear it. It's nice. It's actually nice. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, not bad. Okay, not bad. Okay, it said on the top left that this I will give you the answer. Okay, let's check.